Namaste, welcome to greetarot. So the topic for today is, this is the exact message you need to hear from universe today. So as you can see, I have kept 3 crystals for you guys, 3 cards to choose from. So close your eyes, relax, connect with your intuition, and then choose a group that calls to you intuitively. So let's see what universe wants you to hear today. And remember, these are general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind, and these are timeless readings as well. So for group number 1, we have the red crystal. For group number 2, we have the rose quartz. And for group number 3, it's the blue agate. So close your eyes, relax, connect with your intuition and choose. The timestamps will be in the description box. I'm gonna see you in your group. Namaste, group number 1. If you have chosen this red crystal with the card Heart of Source, all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Oh, the heart is open. The Heart of Source is open. So now everything is going to be open for you guys. You're going to be blessed. This card you received, it's a blessing card. You are going to be blessed with unconditional love, unconditional acceptance. Whatever you want right now, it's possible. Now it's time for your cup to overflow. Yeah, that's what the message, when the cup is overflowing, we can give the overflow to other people, and then to our cup is filled with love. And that's what exactly is happening. Your cup is going to be filled. You're moving upward. This gateway is actually taking you upwards. You have done a lot of inner work. Now it's time to level up. Now it's time to move forward. Now it's time to get whatever you want. So be prepared for that, because universe has opened their heart. The source, heart of the source is open. Now you can get whatever you want. All the blockages, if you're facing any blockages right now, the blockages will go away. It's going to melt. That's what universe is trying to tell you today. So go with the flow, group number 1. Open your heart, because everything is possible. The blessings are going to shower into your life. You're truly blessed. That's what universe wants you to know right now, okay? You are love, you are loving and lovable. So don't forget that. Claim your worth, and this is a new life waiting for you guys. So don't reject anything. You also need to open your heart to accept this thing. Sometimes what happens in life is universe gives us things in a different way, and when it comes in a different way, we are like, oh, I didn't want this thing this way, I wanted this thing that way. Don't be like that. Get out of that and accept, because whatever you are seeking is seeking you back. Your cup is going to be filled with love and light. There is so much happiness coming your way. That's what universe is telling you. With that card, there is a lot of serenity, there is a lot of peace, there is a lot of happiness. Again, when our cup is filled, we are recharged, we are happy within ourselves, we're getting whatever we want. That exactly is being shown with this card. So a gateway of upward movement is what is happening. You need to remember today that you're blessed. Universe is blessing you, okay? So let's see what else universe wants you to know today. The guardians, shielding, defense, warning. Again, look, it feels like universe is protecting you from all the negative energy. Universe is with you. So universe is telling you, don't be in the defensive energy when you receive this thing, because everything and anything is possible for you guys. All the things that you're waiting to come is going to come. You're going to be very blessed. But sometimes, as I talked about, we kind of get into this defensive energy. Let go of that defense. Open your heart and accept all the love that divine is giving you. Okay, it will show up in a different way. It will be really unexpected. Things will happen in a very unexpected way. But sometimes, because it's happening in a different way, we get into this defensive energy, this 9 of Wands energy, right? We want it in a particular way. We wanted this in this way, right? So let go of that. Only that is the work you need to do. Shield. Put down that shields, because you don't need it anymore. Because you're safe, you're protected. Universe is there protecting you. The invisible power is protecting you. You're protected from unforeseen energies. And nothing can stop your growth, stop your level up. Only you can come in between that. Okay, so be ready to open your heart and be ready to accept all the blessings that universe is giving you, and don't get into this defensive energy. Okay, so that's only the advice I feel like, because there is a lot of harmony, there is a lot of happiness coming your way. So let's see what more from the tarot cards. Sometimes it can be because of overthinking that we feel like, oh, it cannot come this way. The overthinking can be your defensive things, right? Defensive mechanism or something like that. Let go of that overthinking. You will feel very good when you will receive this thing. But sometimes when we start overthinking, that's when we start doubting. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it feels like you have been seeking something and it's coming your way. It's really coming your way. You're very blessed. You will feel like you're very blessed. So just let go of that shield. Right now you don't need that shield. Yeah, the things that you have been waiting for, it's coming one by one. With the 7 of Pentacles, you have been doing the work and you've been waiting for something. But you have been waiting to come it in a particular way. This is the way it should come. No, it might not come in that way. It will come in a very different way. At that time, be ready for it. Open the heart, accept it. Because it's going to overflow. It's like again with the waterfall. Everything is overflowing. So open your heart. Your cup is going to overflow. All the things that you have been waiting for is coming one by one. And that's why universe is telling you that you are very blessed. This is a very good card to get, right? So let's see. Wow, look, we have the World card. Wow, look, she's so happy. What she has been giving, she's getting it back. She has been putting efforts. You have been putting a lot of work. You have been working on yourself. You have been working on the things that you can do. You have been doing a lot of work, and you deserve all the success you're getting. You deserve all the blessings you're receiving. So don't think like, is it too good to be true? This will last. This will be there for you guys. So don't get into this defensive energy. Don't get into this anxious energy when this comes. Open your heart, receive it with full gratitude. Be very grateful. That's what universe is telling you today. So there is some happy news coming that will make you really, really happy. That is going to give you the freedom that you wanted. You have been working hard towards something in order to get some freedom, right? You have been working really hard, waiting, being patient, and that exact thing is happening. Now you're free from it. So be very grateful, accept the love and enjoy it, and drop your shields. Enjoy life. Okay, that's what universe is telling you right now. Oh, look, again the Tower. It feels like it will be very unexpected. It will come in a very unexpected way. It's not the way that you are thinking it will come. It will come in a very, very different way, but it is going to give you what you exactly want. Actually, it's going to give you the happiness, but in a different way. So that's why I'm telling you, don't be in this defensive energy, guys. The things that you have been waiting for is coming. You will be very happy. So prepare for the unexpected thing. Yeah, prepare for the things to happen in a very, very unexpected way. Yes, you have been preparing for this with this 3 of Wands. You have been preparing, you have been planning. You have reached a level of success already. Now you're aiming for more success right now in your life. For some of you, travel. Maybe for some of you, the travel things will happen in a different way than you expect, but it will be much better than you're expecting. Actually, that's the Tower card. Here the Tower, I feel like it's a very positive card. You know, in tarot, when we get the Tower, it's unexpected, it's chaos, right? But here in your reading, it feels very positive. It's a sudden positive news that is coming for you guys. You have been preparing for this thing. You have been waiting for this thing. And finally it's coming. So accept it. Don't get into this defensive energy, okay? So yeah, that's your message. It's beautiful. Yes, fear. There is fear. There is fear. That's what I'm seeing. Look, that is this fear that you have. That's what you need to work on right now, guys. Universe is open. Universe is opening their heart, giving you all the love that you want. You have been praying for something. Universe has heard it, and universe is going to deliver to you suddenly, unexpectedly, in a very, very different way. It will happen in a very different way, but it will give you what you actually want. So accept it, receive it. Don't get into this fear-based energy. Don't overthink. Once you start overthinking, you will have that shield, and then you will not be able to receive, because you will not be open to it. You need to be open to it. You need to be in the energy, right? You need to be in the vortex. Universe is giving you something, and if you're not in the vortex, if you're in the energy of fear, doubt, it will take more time to manifest, isn't it? So don't be like that. Don't let go of this opportunity because of your own, because you are like, oh, this should come this way, this shouldn't come this is not the right thing. Don't because of your overthinking. Don't lose this thing, because this is such a beautiful thing that you wanted. You have been waiting for it. So open it with wide open. Open your arms and receive it. You will be very happy. That's what universe is telling you today. Okay, so let's see the final message. Some good news is definitely coming your way, and universe is telling you to be prepared for that. It will be unexpected. That's what you need to hear today. Proof number 1. So let's see the final message here from universe. Destiny. It's your destiny. It's your destiny. You're destined to have this thing. This is what you're fated to. This blessing is meant to be yours. Again, the Jupiter energy is there. Jupiter talks about growth, expansion. And interestingly, we have the same snake. Like what you eat, you get, right? So you have been working hard. You have been doing the hard work. You're destined to have this. You will get it. So be open to receive this. You're stepping into your destiny. That's what Spirit is telling you. That's what universe is telling you. The sun is going to shine. This is yours. So accept. Again, her arms are wide open. She is receiving it with full gratitude. So receive it. Don't get into this anxiety energy. And you know it. For some of you, you know it. You're meant to have it. This is a dream of yours that you know that you're meant to have it. You will get it. And yes, you're destined to have it. This is something that you're fated to have, and you will get it. But at the same time, you are a little bit defensive. That defensive energy needs to go. That's what the message is for you guys here. Because happy news is coming. So be ready to accept it. Be open to it, because this will make you very, very happy. Right? Again, it can be an example of a relationship, right? We might be manifesting a partner, but we have certain traits, like I want this person to look like that, this. But you're getting a person who is not going to look like the way you want, but it's going to give you all the good things that you want. It will make you happy. All the special feelings that we want in a love relationship, this person is going to do. So don't go too much on that kind of things, like I want this person this way. Don't be so stubborn about that. That's where you need to let go of your shield. Okay, for some of you it can be regarding your work as well. You might be a little bit of a perfectionist. Maybe you want this way. That's where you need to have an open mind. Okay, that's all, because there is growth, there is expansion. The Jupiter energy is of blessings. That's what is happening for you guys. Be prepared for the blessings. That's what universe wants you to hear today, because you're going to get it. So be open, wide open, be wide open to receive it. Okay, so that's what the message is for group number 1. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I will see you soon. Bye bye. Take care. Group number 2, if you have chosen the rose quartz, and we have the Anunnaki light quartz, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. So yes, a cycle is ending, new cycle is coming your way, change is coming. But for this change you need to change your perception as well. No more old way of thinking, no more old way of doing things. Be prepared for the new. It's time to do things in a different way, in a new way. That's what the message is. I feel like universe is going to give you a lot of new information, but you need to You need to not resist that. Sometimes we are so caught up in the old conditioning because our subconscious mind is programmed like that. We are not ready. We are not ready to accept the new. And here, once we start accepting the new, once we make the change, the energetic shift will take you to a place that will give you a lot of blessings. Okay, so that's what the message is here. So be open to new information, new processes, new ideas. That's what the message is. And universe is telling you, you are standing at a gateway of pure potential. This is the time of that. Very, very pure. You're very strong right now. You have a lot of potential. You can achieve whatever you want at this time. But the old way of thinking, old way of living, old limited beliefs, you should change that. Those ideas that you have about yourself, the old ideas about you, it's time to go. It's time to be more confident in yourself and take action to these new things. Don't be afraid to meet new people. Don't be afraid to apply new ideas. New creative ideas. If it's given to you, go ahead and do it. And that will lead to a great metamorphosis in your life. That's what it is. You're being given a lot of new codes. So this is the time to trust your intuition. Sometimes we feel like, oh, this is not right, this is a new way, it will not work out. This is not our intuition talking, this is our fear talking, right? So let go of the fear, trust your intuition, because now you are getting out of a cycle that was subconsciously programmed, and we were repeating the same cycle. Now it's time to end those old limited beliefs, and now it's time to enter a new cycle, a new life that you haven't lived before. So don't be afraid to shed the skin, the old skin. Don't be afraid to let go of the old ideas that you have about yourself. Okay, I feel like the snake energy. This is now the time to let go of all that skin, the ego, the ego that we carry. It's time to let go of that as well, so we can have this shift that we want. At the same time, we are not ready to change certain things, certain behavior patterns. So I feel like you will be getting a lot of information regarding your behaviors, and when you get that, change those behaviors, those thinking patterns, get rid of it. And that's how you're going to get into a new cycle where it's full of potential. You can achieve anything. So that's what universe is telling you right now, to get rid of your certain toxic behavior traits, something that's not helpful at all. So change is coming, but you need to work towards it. You need to also change certain things in your life. You also need to release the old you here, releasing, purification, spiritual cleansing, letting go. Sometimes we hold on to the things that we need to let go of, right? Maybe you have a feeling like this is who I am, so we kind of hold on to it. Maybe it can be our people-pleasing tendencies that we hold on to it because we feel like it. If we don't please people, we will not be valued, we will not be recognized. And if we share our opinions, sometimes people will criticize us. So we are not ready to get criticized, so we just hold on to that kind of behavior, the people-pleasing behavior that is not at all helpful for our own growth. So that's how we stop the change, right? So here it's time to release all those things, all those people-pleasing tendencies. If you have a habit that is not at all helpful, if you're someone who just don't express themselves because of the fear of communication or confrontation, this is the time to let go of it and bring the courage and confidence in order to share your opinion. It's okay to be vulnerable. That's what I'm getting here. It's okay to show the world the real you. That's how you will thrive. Otherwise, you're going to be doing the same life, right? If you want something new, this is the time to release the old patterns, old behavior, old pleasing mentality. You don't have to please anyone. You need to just upgrade. You need to just know that you're worthy to achieve anything that you want. That's what you need to hold on to, right? To increase your self-worth. That's what you need to work on. I feel like already you're working on it, so keep on doing it as you release all these old habits that is not serving us what we want, right? And it's giving us the same thing. And if we are tired of the same old, if we want something new, this is the thing that you need to do today. That's what universe is telling you today. Release all these things. Yes, it might take time, but once you are aware of this habit, it's time to release. So expressing yourself, not afraid of confrontation. Don't be afraid of confrontation. Don't hide your opinions. Don't go with other people's opinion all the time. Maybe you are someone who went with all the opinions of other people, and you lost your own unique self. Unique, maybe you liked unique things, but not everyone likes that things around you. So you stop liking those unique things. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. What you like, express that. That's what the message is here. This is the time for that. So let's see what the tarot has to add for group number 2. This is the exact message you need to hear from universe today. Wow, look, yes, bring your real self out like the sun. The sun doesn't stop shining. The sun is not afraid of anyone. It's going to shine bright. It's not going to dim their light because other people are telling you, oh, you are so bright, dim. No. Sun is going to shine. Like that, you're also meant to shine. You're meant to show the real you. Stop hiding. Stop wearing those masks. And why I'm getting the people teasing habits for some of you, because maybe you were the good girl or good boy, I don't know, but some sort of habits has actually made you feel like you can be only in a box. Get out of that box. Show the real you. Express yourself. Love yourself. That's how you are going to enter this new cycle, by loving yourself, by showing yourself, by expressing your opinions. Not to be afraid of you, right? Sometimes we are so afraid of expressing ourselves that we become someone else. We don't have to do that anymore. That's the thing. Okay? Knight of Cups. Again, with the horse, the freedom that you want. Your soul is a free spirit soul, I feel like that. Your soul craves freedom. Your soul cannot be restricted. And these people-pleasing habits is something that your soul doesn't like at all. Yeah, your soul is, I feel like it's very romantic kind, very dreamy kind of soul that loves a lot of shiny things. I feel like some of you love shiny things, but you stop liking shiny things because other people around you don't like it. Maybe you have a different taste in dresses, or yeah, maybe the way you like to decorate your room is different, but you stopped doing it because other people thought that it's not that great. So you stopped expressing yourself, right? And universe is telling you to be that person, to be that free spirit. If you want to travel, go ahead, make that plans. Don't be afraid, right? Somehow you stopped expressing yourself, your own heart. Even this Knight of Cups, that's what I'm feeling like. Knight of Cups is very dramatic, they express themselves. And I feel like when you express yourself, when you express your authentic self, that's when you thrive. And the reason you were not thriving in your life was because you were hiding your own honest self, and a different self was coming out. I feel like some of you are so conditioned that you don't even realize that this is not your authentic version. Are you someone who is afraid of judgment? So that's why you just shut your mouth and just keep listening to what other people are telling. Because are you afraid of confrontation? Like sometimes if something is bothering you, you're so afraid to share that with other people because you don't want to fight, you don't want drama. And so what sometimes it's like you are meant to receive all the love that you feel like, but somehow you think that it's not needed. Yeah, sometimes you think that that's not how things work. For example, in a relationship, you might have seen your parents' relationship in a specific way, and you thought that that's how marriage should be, and you kept you kept sacrificing, you were not sharing your needs. And when you are not sharing your needs, other people think that you don't need it, because you're not showing your authentic self here. You're just going by the opinions of other people in a way. And this is the time to shed that. I feel like many of you are working towards it already. Keep on doing it, and universe is telling you, if you're doing it, release that. Don't feel guilty to do that. Don't be guilty to take care of yourself. Don't be guilty to fulfill your own needs first. Don't be guilty to make yourself the first priority, because the reason, when we are our first priority, when we love ourselves deeply, that's only when we can love other people. Sometimes people tell us, love other people, be kind, but no one talks about how we need to be kind to ourselves, how we human beings beat ourselves up. And that's okay. Maybe that was okay for other people because they have been doing it, but that's not right. When we are loving ourselves, when we are giving the love to ourselves as we give the love to other people, that's when we thrive. That's when the people around us will be happy. That's when we spread that positivity. And that's exactly the message for you here. You cannot be, you cannot thrive when you're not getting that freedom. You only thrive when you have the freedom. So let out that prison. You have put yourself in a prison. Get out of that. Express yourself. That's what universe is telling you today. Make decisions on what makes you happy. Don't go with other people's decisions and then later you're like, oh, I'm not happy, but I was okay, but yeah, I'm okay with it. Even though when you're not okay, don't say that you're okay. Say that you're not okay. Express yourself. Let people know who you really are. You have been hiding. Yeah, King of Wands. It's time to be the lion. It's time to be the king of the jungle. You are that. You're the leader. You have so many qualities that you have all these qualities, but you're not seeing your own self-worth. That's why it's dormant. It's not coming out. Once you start loving yourself, once you start appreciating your own wisdom, your own self, once you start appreciating your own opinions, you will share your opinions. Don't doubt your opinions all the time. Don't be like, I cannot give my opinion. Maybe in the childhood, when you were a kid, you were not asked for an opinion, so you thought that your opinion doesn't matter, and you stopped expressing yourself. Your opinion matters. Start expressing yourself. Start sharing that passion that you have inside of you. Okay? When you start loving yourself, that's when you thrive. That's when you release all this old belief system, right? That's what I'm getting here. It's time to show. Yeah, it's time to heal. Yeah, again with this Three of Swords, it's time to look. It's time to be the lion that you are. You have been hiding yourself because of the past conditioning, because of the past pain, because of the people. Maybe you didn't get the correct guidance when you were young, right? Maybe no one told you that you can be anything. No one told you, maybe, right? Everyone told you should be this, should be that, but no one told you that you can be anything that you want to be. No one told you that you are lovable as you are. And that's why you try to adjusting, compromising, sacrificing. And it took a part of you. Now it's the time to claim the real you, okay? Time to thrive. Now it's time to be confident in yourself and to move forward with a lot of happiness, lot of strength. You have a lot of courage. Show that courage. Be confident. Now it's time to break free from that fear. Okay, that's what the message is. That's what the message from universe. Okay, that's a lot. So let's see the final message for group number 2. Wow. Grace. Okay, I'm gonna keep this here. Okay, universe. Again, the temperance, the grace, and we have the joy. it's again feel like something is coming out of our mouth. It's time to be the real you. It's time to start expressing yourself. By expressing means maybe when you are with a lot of people, you don't even smile that hard because of your insecurity or something like that. Let go of all that. Be you, be the real you. Don't become someone else. Notice, maybe go and notice how you change yourself in order to adapt with other people. Then you will know what I'm saying. And again, the hummingbird. Look, the hummingbird is a sweet news, right? Once you overcome this thing, there is no stopping, there is no going back. Again, with this grace, you're so graceful, you're so beautiful. Your beauty is so much. Like, again, this man, I feel like that your inner beauty is so much, but somehow you have stopped the real you. Let the real you come out, and that's how you're going to thrive. Universe is telling you, you're ready to let go of that conditioning, that habits that doesn't serve you. Now it's time to be you, be the person you are. Show the real you, guys. Express yourself, express the things that you actually like. Don't say, yes, I also like that, even though you don't like it. Don't be like that. By being you, you can fit in with other people. When you are yourself, you will meet the correct people. Maybe the people will not like what you like, but they will fit in with you. That's when the harmony, balance will come. So acceptance, self-acceptance is what has been highlighted here for you guys today. Okay, because you don't even understand how graceful, how beautiful you are, how much, when the authentic side of yours come out, oh my God, you don't even understand how graceful you are, how beautiful you are. And you're stopping yourself by wearing this mask. Remove this mask, release this, let go of this. Don't worry of other people's criticism anyway. When we start doing that, when we take other people's criticism to our heart, that's when we stop ourselves from expressing ourselves. That's when we start selling ourselves for less. We don't need that anymore. You have done that. And that's the message here. Okay, so that's all I have for group number 2. That's what universe wanted you to know today. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care. Group number 3, if you have chosen this blue agate with higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So all the 3 groups have the same kind of theme today. For you guys also, I feel like it's time to drop all the shields, start loving yourself. Or if you're in this self-love journey, I feel like you can drop all the shields, because good people, good community, the love that you haven't experienced, you're going to experience it now. You have gone through a lot of separation loss, and now you're going to get the love that you always wanted. Okay, for you guys, I will read this message from the book, because I feel like, so this is the message I'll just read for you guys. You have experienced much fear, separation and heartache in your lifetime. This has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. For a long time, you have been trying to open yourself back up, but have been concerned about being far too vulnerable. This card shows you have realized that love isn't something you have to work for or search for, but your divine inheritance. You have also recognized that this energy isn't something that comes through relationship or external experiences, but is your natural state of being. The more you close off from your true self, the more you drop your shields, the more love is revealed. The more you express the love you are, the more it is reflected back to you. Love is your truth. So self-love, yes. The more you love yourself, the more love will come into your life. That's what it feels like. You will see that. Maybe you are already experiencing it. For some of you, if you have been in this journey of self-love, I see that you will see how love comes, what is love, how we reflect things back, right? What we think comes back to us, right? And you will be seeing that. That's what universe is telling you. Anyways, your heart is going to be healed, and there is no more separation. I feel like you were separated from yourself, and now there is no more separation, as you are loving yourself. Again, all the three groups had this aspect of self-love. So let's see. Liberation, power, fulfillment, self-attainment. Again, it's talking about self-love, liberating yourself from other people's perception of you, right? It doesn't matter what other people think of you. What matters most is what you think about yourself, isn't it? Once you start loving yourself, once you stop that criticism, other people, the people who don't like you, or the people who cannot love you for who you are will fall apart. They will go away from our life, and more people who actually vibe with us will attract us. That's what it is. So this is the time to focus on yourself. By focusing on yourself, by giving the love to yourself, that's how you're going to heal your heart. For some of you already doing it, keep on doing it, because you're going to be freed from this separation that you have felt, right? And you're going to understand what love is, right? What divine love is. You're going to understand that. So free yourself from the judgment of other people, from the criticism. Don't be afraid of it. Once you start loving yourself, that will not matter anyway. So yes, you are empowering yourself in a way. I feel like that you're not going to be afraid anymore to do the things that you love. Okay, that's what it feels like. You're going to start expressing yourself more. Start sharing your voice, because your voice will be heard. Yes. Look, again, with this Five of Wands energy, you're exhausted with the competition. I feel like here you are understanding that life is different for everyone. Everyone has a different way of living life. Not everyone can reach the same goal. Everyone's goals is different. So we have to liberate ourselves. We have to free ourselves from the comparison we make with other people, and that's exactly you're doing. Because when we start comparing our life with other people, that can cause a separation with our authenticity, right? With our true self, it can cause a separation, and we are going to do something that our soul doesn't desire at all. We are so conditioned to live the same kind of life that other people are living, in that we lose our own essence. And here I feel like that's exactly you're leaving behind, you're letting go of. I feel like you're already letting go of this thing. And group number 2 was in the process of doing it. You have already let go of it. I feel like that you're already liberating yourself from this thing. You're not someone who is working right now. That's the difference between pile number 2 and pile number 3. So it's like I feel like once we, first we start working on ourselves, we'll start loving ourselves. And for you guys, if you're coming from group number 2, I feel like this is what is going to happen, where you're going to let go of that thing entirely. For group number 2, it was about releasing, and here you're liberating yourself. You have already released, and you're free from this thing. That's what it feels like. I feel like the group number 2 and 3 is connected. It feels like that. So you are getting out of this conflict energy, this comparison. You are okay with who you are. Yeah, you're okay if you're not making this amount of money. You're not I feel like you're becoming someone who's okay with the job they do, because even if it's not a job that is of high status, it's a job that you love, and you're not going to be afraid what others will think of you anymore. You're okay with where you are. That's what the feeling is. You're letting go of all that competition, that comparison. I feel like you have already freed yourself, and that's why your heart is healing already. So that's what the message is, and I feel like universe is telling you that you are on the right track with this thing. So keep on doing what you're doing. We have 8 of Wands. I feel like, again, you are going to move far from these things. You are not going to compare yourself. You're not in this competition anymore. You have let go of that ego. You are going to go at your own pace. If other people are going forward very fast, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you guys. You're going to go at your own pace. Love yourself. Do what's best for you. You are making peace with it. That's what it is. That's what the feeling is. I'm getting, and universe is appreciating you, I feel like. Yeah, you're not afraid to start over as well. I'm getting there. You're not afraid to start over. It feels like some of you are again becoming your childlike version. You know, it's not that you're becoming childish. It feels like you are going to do something that all your childlike self wanted to do, and it might be very different from what a society wants us to do, right? But you are going to do it anyways, because you are letting go of that ego, letting go of that competition, comparison, and you are embracing your unique self. You're freeing yourself from all those limitations. That's what this is. You're becoming the good news for yourself. That's what it feels like. Letting go of all this negative news. You are actually releasing yourself from this judgment, criticism. You're not taking it to your heart. You're not taking these things personally, because you know your heart now. So yes, you're not afraid to go back to learning as well. Yeah, look, we have the Empress here. Yes, look, you're going to thrive. Again, you're becoming the Empress. Empress is full of love, lot of nurturing energy. She is giving her love to herself. She is giving love to other people. And that's what you're understanding. Once we start loving ourselves, that is when we can give the love to other people. And if we are always in competition, in this ego mind comparing, we are not loving ourselves. We are actually so hard on ourselves. And that's what we can give it to other people. And that's why we feel like this jealousy, envy, because of this ego, right? And you're actually releasing yourself from that, and you're embracing yourself. You're actually mothering yourself. I feel like that. You're loving yourself like a mother loves the child. The mother gives unconditional love to the child. Like that, you're going to give unconditional love to yourself. And that means not criticizing yourself, being very gentle with yourself, being very kind with yourself. And when you're being kind, you know what exactly you want, and you will get whatever you want, right? And you will create the happiness that you want. That's what the message is. So let's see. Yeah, wow. And you're manifesting good community. Look, your manifestation skills are also going to be very, very high. Your thoughts are very magnetic, group number 1, because as I told, you have understood how you were separated from yourself, and you're healing that. You're healing your heart, and you're becoming one with divine love. And once we understand that, once we start understanding that we are not in this ego mindset, we are not comparing, we are not criticizing other people, we are not criticizing ourselves, we are releasing that ego, we are having this healthy balance, we are nurturing ourselves. And when we do that, more and more people that are like us get attracted to us. You don't have to search for them, they will attract you. And that's when miracle starts happening one by one. You're meeting one people somewhere, and that relationship blossoms, isn't it? So be prepared for miracles. I feel like if you're someone who has listened to group number 2, you will be coming to this energy once you heal. That's what it is. In this pile, I feel like you're already healed, and you're liberating yourself from all this competition, this all, and you're attracting good supportive people, community. And again, the number 3 is it's about growth, expansion, celebration, right? And it's also the number where we are very connected to our archangels, angels, things coming together. Your heart is healing and things are coming together. You are coming together, isn't it? You're not operating based on your trauma response anymore. You're not operating because of your limited belief. You're operating from the energy of love, because that's the highest frequency, and that's beautiful. So let's see the message, final message. You're understanding the love. Love is the highest path. Yeah. So let's see the final message here. In a way, these all 3 readings were highlighting about self-love. So let's see, final message. Wow, surrender to the flow, guys. Yes, I feel like you will be in this energy of surrender, actually. You know that you cannot control everything. And that's the thing. You have this faith, trust, love. You know that divine will always protect you. So you can surrender. So you are getting this inner peace. I feel like you're becoming a person who knows that everything will work out for them. And whatever they can do today, they are going to do. They're going to listen to this intuition. They are going to co-create with the universe. And once they know they have done the work, they're going to surrender. They're not going to get anxious. They're not going to compare. They're not going to criticize themselves. They're not going to victim blame. No, nothing like that. They're just going to go with the flow. They're going to be in touch with their emotions, and they're going to completely surrender. And once we surrender, everything is a miracle. It feels like that to me, right? So that's what the energy is. This is a very beautiful energy. So I feel like for some of you, group number 2 and 3 are connected in a way. Maybe you're right now at a stage where of the group number 2. I feel like you, maybe some of you came from group number 2. So this is how it will go. Once you heal your heart, things will be in flow. The miracle will show up. For others, if you maybe you have already gone through that stage of group number 2 where you were loving yourself, taking care of yourself. Now you are understanding more about yourself. Now you have understood. Now you're freeing yourself from all those limitations, and now you're surrendering and you're going with the flow. That's what it feels like here. So prepare for good news, and remember, you're the good news. You're good news for so many people. So many people are spreading the negative news. You're someone who's spreading the positive news. So be proud of yourself, group number 3. That's all I have for you guys. This is what universe wanted you to hear today, okay? Group number 3. So that's it. Bye-bye. Take care.